There have been many videos on this channel talking about the origins of the Bible. No, the books weren't decided on by the Emperor Constantine, and no, they didn't even talk about it at the Council of Nicaea. So when was the Bible first assembled? What is the oldest Bible? Well, we're going to find out about that right now. Hi, my name is Gail Neal, and this is Jesus Stories, where we find out about Christian history and about heroes of the faith. Because so much of who we are is because of who they were. In 170 AD, a list of all the books of the entire New Testament was assembled. Over time, that list wound up in a library in Milan, Italy. This same list was discovered tucked away in that library in Milan, Italy in 1740 by Ludovico Antonio Muratori. And today we call that list the Muratorian fragment. Muratori's fragment is dated to about 170 AD because the author refers to the reign of Pius I of Rome. Pius I passed away in 157 AD, and the author calls his tenure recent. The copy of the fragment that we have today appears to have been copied during the 600s AD. Now keep in mind that ancient documents were often recorded on vellum, which was an animal skin based type of parchment. Vellum deteriorates over time. It really should not be trusted to last for more than 250 years. Beyond that, it becomes illegible and it eventually turns to dust. For documents that were deemed worth saving, people hired scribes to copy those documents by hand, which means that documents that were not considered worth saving were lost forever. They're dust now, and we'll never know what was lost. That a scribe was employed to copy this document 400 years after it was first written is a testimony to its importance. By the way, the Muratorian fragment is called a fragment because the beginning of the New Testament is missing, and it only mentions 2 of the epistles of John. The oldest known text of the mostly entire Bible is the Codex Vaticanus. It's been stored at the Vatican since the 15th century, hence the name Vaticanus. The Codex Vaticanus was written on vellum at around 300 AD. The Codex Vaticanus is believed to be one of the best and most accurate translations of the Greek Bible because it was written just a couple of hundred years after Jesus' death, so the language hadn't changed very much in that time, which makes the Codex Vaticanus a go-to for modern Bible translators. The runners-up for the second and third oldest Bibles are the Codex Sinaiticus, or the Sinai Bible, and the Codex Alexandrinus, and those are dated in the 4th and 5th centuries AD. But Gail, what about the Dead Sea Scrolls? I thought they were the oldest. Good question. The Dead Sea Scrolls are pretty amazing. I actually got to see portions of it at a traveling exhibit when it visited Grand Rapids, Michigan several years ago. The Dead Sea Scrolls actually include a lot of very boring, mundane stuff, but it also includes fragments from the entire Old Testament, except for the book of Esther. The only complete book of the Hebrew Bible that's included in the Dead Sea Scrolls is Isaiah. It took me over an hour to find it at that museum in Grand Rapids, but I did get to see the book of Isaiah from the Dead Sea Scrolls. And of course, I brought the replica scroll at the gift shop. The copy of Isaiah that was found with the Dead Sea Scrolls is dated to about 100 BC. It is considered the oldest intact Old Testament document still in existence. Now, the Dead Sea Scrolls were written on vellum, but the Qumran caves where they were found offered very special conditions. An enclosed space protected from light and extremes in temperature and humidity, kind of like a modern museum. So they survived. Keep in mind that the Dead Sea Scrolls were mostly written or copied before Jesus' time on earth. They can only give insight into the Old Testament world. So wait a minute. If all the Bible parchments have turned to dust, then why should we trust the Bible that we have today? It's another good question, and we'll talk about that soon. Thanks again for watching Jesus Stories. Again, this channel is about church history and about heroes of the faith. Please, please, please help me spread the word. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. And comment below. Let me know what you'd like to hear me talk about. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.